In the ever-evolving landscape of social movements, two extremes often stand out like reflections in a distorted mirror: the radical edges of the red pill movement and the equally radical fringes of modern feminism. While at first glance they appear to be polar opposites, one claiming to unmask the so-called truths about male struggles, and the other pushing for the overthrow of entrenched patriarchies, they often end up behaving in remarkably similar ways. The cycle of hostility. On both sides, the more radical voices often frame their struggle as a kind of war. For the extreme red pill adherents, it's a battle against what they see as a feminist agenda that has supposedly oppressed men and distorted gender norms. For the radical feminist factions, it's a fight against a patriarchal system that they believe must be dismantled at all costs. In this clash, each side ends up vilifying the other, often with a level of hatred and ignorance that mirrors the very attitudes they oppose. Canceling out the humanity. What becomes evident is that when extremism takes the reins, both movements lose the nuance and the humanity that originally inspired them. The radicals on both sides often resort to canceling each other out, dehumanizing those who disagree and painting the other side with a broad brush of hostility. In doing so, they end up becoming almost mirror images of each other, locked in a cycle of mutual blame and escalation. Instead of fostering dialogue or understanding, these extremes often breed more division and make it harder to find common ground. The irony is that in their fervor to point out each other's flaws, they often replicate the same patterns of intolerance and dogma they claim to fight against.